Well, hello there folks, welcome back to the Whisky Friend with me Alan. No Scotch today folks, we're actually heading across the pond, we're heading over to the States, Texas in particular. I'm heading down to Balcones down there in Waco. I've been very generously gifted a nice sample of the Balcones True Blue Cask Strength 63.4% ABV, 126.8 proof. So I've got a nice generous sample here. As you can see, I've tackled a little bit of it already. I've poured this about half an hour ago, guys, because when I first poured it on the nose, it was very tough to open up. So I've left it for a bit. I've got it covered up with my trusty Whisky Friend coin. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that I have my Jason at the Mashing Drum whiskey glass. Thank you very much for that, Jason. So I'm really looking forward to this. So Balcones, it's down there in Texas, it's down there in Waco. I have had a little bit of time myself with the Texas Rye 100 proof one, thoroughly enjoyed that. I have tried the single malt, I have reviewed the single malt, the Texas single malt, so I will try and put a link to that above as well. I've tried the Brimstone, so I've tried quite a few Balcones. First time I've tried the True Blue. I think there's 3 versions of it. I think they have a regular True Blue, I think they have a baby blue, and then they've got this Cask Strength True Blue. So yeah, let's nose it, taste it, score it, and get going. It's covered up by Whisky Friend coin number 64 on this one today. So on the nose, my, that's sweet. Straight up front, it's as sweet as it is. I think it's called True Blue because I think Balcones use blue corn. I don't think this is classed as a bourbon either. I think it's classed as a Texas whiskey because I'm pretty sure this is 100% corn in this one. So I don't think it qualifies to be called a bourbon. Don't know why they do that, but they'll probably have their reasons. That may be another story. Somebody might want to tell me in the comments, educate me in this American whiskey stuff. There's a nice oak note straight up front, and it has that typical Texas note, that kind of funky, musty, dry Texas note going on. I'm surprised this is a little bit more floral than I thought it was going to be. There's a nice little floral note going on to this. A little bit of fruit going on, maybe a little bit of raisin. Maybe a little bit of dark cherry going on in here as well. As you really get into it, there's a really nice spicy note develops into it. I think there's a beautiful dusting of cinnamon spice comes in. Initially, what I was getting initially on it is this, it was maybe thinking maybe some pancakes. So pancakes, maybe drizzled in honey because there's a beautiful honey note in here as well. So pancakes and hot pancakes and honey. There's lots of vanilla, lots of honey, lots of toffee. Those brown sugars are there. It'd be rude not to mention them. I'm picking up a little bit of nutty note with this, but it's maybe a sugared nut, maybe a sugared almond. It's a real sweet nut as well. And then also in with that spice, there's a really nice burst of black pepper, cracked black pepper. It's quite nice on the nose, folks, but as you know on the channel, it's not all about the nose. What is it like in the palate? So you know where we're going to send this. We're going to send this down the hatch, guys, but it's 63.4. I'm going to take a wee bit easy with it. I might actually add a little bit of water to this one later on, so let's try this. Down the hatch. Oh, okay. My, that's intense. That's powerful. That's punchy. Wow, but it's lovely. It's what a rich mouthfeel. It's creamy, it's syrupy, it's thick, it's got a lovely viscosity. Straight up front, I'm getting the cinnamon spice, the black pepper. Got a little burst of coffee now. There's a really nice, maybe a black coffee note getting in there. But as it comes through the arrival and into the development, it becomes really, it's super sweet again. It's even candied sweet. Thinking maybe Werther's Originals, that kind of toffee. There's some real nice honey notes in there as well. Really sweet. Lovely brown sugar. Lots of honey. That little nutty element is still there as well. Let's take a second sip of that. The coffee's quite big on it. The raisins are there. It's fruity. Wow, there's a lot going on. Wow, this is a powerful whiskey, guys. Well, I'm getting the grips with that. Let me pop a touch of water in this one just to see what the water does. So spicy this as well. It's got quite a lot going on, guys. It's fruity, it's spicy, it's dark. That coffee's there, the nuts are there, the sweet nuts, the sweet candiness. There's a lot going on with it. Let's see what this water does to it. Have another sip. Then I'll do the finish and I'll get gone. Okay, that takes a little bit of the punch off. It's don't get me wrong, guys, it's still spicy, it's still punchy. It's a little, it's becoming even more sweet with water. The raisin comes out, the coffee's eased off a little bit. The nuts are still sweet and sugared. Wow, toffee, honey, caramel. Let's see what the finish is like. See what it does in the finish. Okay, wow. That pancake is definitely gone. It's more toasted. It's more like toast. Lashings of salted butter on it. Really, really nice. Wow. And it's still got the sweetness, the candy sweetness, the toffee, the honey. Everything's holding up well. I think the balance is quite nice on this as well. I think it's pretty much well balanced. The finish is it's super sweet. It's honey, big honey finish. There's a nice spicy oak in there as well on the finish. The nice wood note, spicy oak, and the spice, the black pepper and the cardamom and the cinnamon. They're all there at the end. So yeah, wow, what a whiskey, guys. What can I say? Thoroughly enjoyed that. I just wish I had some more, but it's all gone. So I might have to have another word with Justin and see if he can sort me out with some more. So that's pretty much for this one, guys. This is the Balcones True Blue Texas Whiskey Cask Strength. Loved it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. What would I score it? As Cask Strength whiskies go, I'm not too sure of the money of this, guys. I think it's round about £100. I think I did prefer this a little bit with water in it, which is unusual for me. So I think the water kind of took a wee bit of the edge off, a wee bit of the intensity, a wee bit more of the astringency away, kind of levelled it out a wee bit more, made it a wee bit more palatable. So yeah, I would recommend a wee bit of water in this. But listen, guys, if you like your hazmat whiskies, then yeah, you'll certainly love this. But yeah, score wise, I'm thinking 89 out of 100 for this one. So yeah, that's where we'll go with that. So 89 out of 100. Thoroughly enjoyed it. If you've liked the video, guys, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. But yeah, guys, dive into the comments. Let me know what you think about Balcones. If you tried it before, if you had it before. You guys in the UK, have you had anything to do with, guys in Europe and the UK, have you had anything to do with Balcones, anything to do with American whiskies? Have you tried any of their stuff? I've been fortunate enough to be able to try a few of them. Thoroughly enjoyed this. Thanks again, Justin. But yes, I'm Alan. I'm the Whiskey Friend. And until the next one, as usual, the pleasure is in the sharing. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.